This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team finally had a hiccup last week, dropping their first game of the year after winning their first four. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
He's across midfield, and they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards. They'll give it to Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
First down, Broncos.
Here's Dobbins. Oh! And he's in! Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Eagles nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man's got it. That's Chark. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
That in
6.
motion is Brown. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for an Eagles first down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted.
immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Check ball. Well, Prout makes the stop. It's going to be third. They need one.
And it's third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping them.
The Eagles offense ready for their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound linebackers, everyone now in the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these
to the goal line and in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 9.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A run with Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
In on the tackle. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. That is brought down after a a gain of 6 on first down.
Second down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They bring a tight end in motion left. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 13-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Nix going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completed. Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Nix gonna give this to Eskimo. And he's gonna have the 1st down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal. Throwing, Nix, moving to his left. That is Huss. What a job to keep the play alive. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now quick throw taken in by Brown.
goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Pass brought in by Chark. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets that to Brown. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. They're gonna try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Drive will start on the ground. He is out of bounds. Going to mark him at the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Oh, Nick sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down, Denver.
They'll give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2.
2 yards to go.
Nix from the gun on third down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Here's Nix to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Back to throw is Nix. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports halftime
Our look
report.
around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And it's Shedeur Sanders. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Browns with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And look who it is, the newest Ram, Davante Adams. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins with the lead at the half.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. You see what they've done on third downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. They'll begin here on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. They'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
It's 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Now Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A 1st down throw for Nix. Forced out wide. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
The 2-yard line.
Dobbins. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Number 1, 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. That is caught. Do you believe it? The fake works. It is a touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Rolling to the left. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. From the 34, here's second and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Big snap on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Ingram. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nick's. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Nick's. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Pass brought in by Chark. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
And a yard at the 44-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. They managed to convert, but that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. To the air again. Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down. They need 5.
Third down.
Here's Nix to throw. He manages to get through. He doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. It's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles 7-yard line.
They'll go with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But we get the turnaround goal here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
On first down, it's Hurts. He gets that to Brown. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
The man in motion here is Chark. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Hurts will try it again. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's in! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 yards.
3rd and 11. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but none of the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Hurts. Rally caught left side. It's Goddard. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
To throw is Hurts. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And best might have even lost a yard there. 3rd and long.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go play action with Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Hurts. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
It's now 3rd and
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
They'll motion a tight end right. Here's Barkley to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5.
Hurts. Scrambling to his left. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Eagles 34.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll drop to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.